touching myself.
I have a question about Battletoads. Here it is. Battletoads.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
Woo.
Hey everybody, welcome in. It is Toads of Battle. John is with me. It's the 608 stream. Hi, do you have Battletoads? Why yes, we have Battletoads.
Oh my god, that's stupid
We've got
meme.
gift subs on the horizon. Activate
Oh,
ship's laser.
yeah. I had to use the button.
I worked at a video game store when that meme was at its peak.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
And yep, we were getting calls all the time like, do you have Battletoads? And I remember one time my freaking district manager was in the store when we got one of those calls. So I'm like, okay, I can't just sigh and hang up. I actually have to do something. So I played it straight. I'm like, oh yeah, which version of Battletoads do you want? Do you want Battletoads for the NES, Battletoads for the Sega Genesis, Battletoads for the Game Gear, Battletoads and Double Dragon for the NES? I just listed off every Battletoads game I could think of. And the guy just like is quiet the entire time. Then he just goes, Battletoads. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Hang on.
Alright, so here's the way this is going to work, folks. So for those of you who haven't been here before, we did this about 3 years ago. I have an explanation if you go exclamation 608. So right after I got affiliate, I don't remember who tipped me to the idea of just, set a silly goal, set something, just a target. Home run 1500, thank you for the follow. And speaking of which, we are looking for a goal of 666 follows. That's our next one, and we're almost there. I believe that puts us at 8 to go. Anyway, so I set a silly goal of 608, or not 608. I set a goal of 100 subs. The DTW stands for Detroit Terminal West. I'm from Detroit, so that's how I choose to represent my home. So yeah, much to my surprise, we got the goal like within a few months. And we got beyond the goal pretty well too. It was amazing. And yeah, I played it through, and I died 608 times in the process. It was a long stream. This one will not be as long, and there are reasons for that. So we have rewinds enabled. Rewinds are a must because otherwise one could accidentally warp out of Turbo Tunnel, and we don't want that. Also, there is a Game Genie code plugged in, not just for the Infinite Lives, because that's obvious, but I had to plug in the Klinger Winger code in order to get through Klinger Winger, so we're doing that again.
The Klinger Winger code?
Yeah, it's pretty much a must. I spent 2 hours in Klinger Winger and 200 deaths, and yeah, I just could not get the timing down. So we're gonna blow through that. It's a must.
Here's a question for you. What controller are you using?
I have a Logitech. This is not the controller.
How easy is it for you to hit the diagonals?
It would be pretty easy.
That is your problem.
Yeah.
NES didn't like diagonals, and when you're doing Klinger Winger, specifically, diagonals don't give you any input. They stop you, so... That's why when I did the Battletoads race, I had to remap my controls to keyboard, and that was how I got through Klinger Winger, because then I wasn't doing diagonals by accident.
Yeah, I remember that. That was...
Probably the same thing happened to you.
Yeah, I don't think this was the same controller I was using at the time. I've gone through a couple controllers. My volume's a tad too high. Alright, we'll turn my mic down a little bit. Just knock off it.
If it gives you any trouble, I do have 2 backups.
Okay,
Going
Freya's
to
got a
bed
couple.
less dumb tonight. Glad to help, Hulk.
Hey, Polky. Yeah, Lead Z Flare Sword, everybody. I'm so glad you're all here. Yeah, I mean, I can always disable the code, and we can give it a good couple of shots, and then we'll throw the code back on as needed. But most important one is the infinite lives, of course. One cannot do Battletoads straight through without infinite lives, unless you're Beatus. And even then. But let's get started.
Alright, show me them skills. You've played through this before. Let's see you do it again.
I did do a practice run as well. Welcome, Kratoxin. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, the practice run made, of course, copious use of the rewinds, and I broke it at one point. I did not
Nice.
know.
Good start.
I did not know that one could have the rat kind of vanish off of the third rat race. So he just kind of...
Yeah, shoot. I'm trying to remember how you do that. I think it's if you hit the bomb at an extremely specific time, it glitches him out, and I forget when that is.
Oh, actually, no. He did. It wasn't even that. He just disappeared. He just went off the side at one point during the race down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that happen before.
Oh, wait a second. My controller mapping seems to be wrong. Nope. That's strange. Alright, hold on. Let me fix this. Left to right. Start. Select. Save. Okay, there we go.
What was it mapped?
It had the X and A buttons as B and the B and Y buttons as A.
Yeah,
It's like, no. It's like I always have to remap Kirby buttons because of that same sort of thing, and I'm not about to do that.
Get that one up. You might need it. You might need
Yeah.
it.
Achievement unlocked. Infinite +1.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Sorry
All right.
about that.
Yeah, no worries. I'm probably going to do it myself. So now there is some audience participation you can all do here. I think it's on a cooldown. I think it has like a couple seconds of cooldown. But when I die, you can hit !RIP. And we'll add a death to the counter.
If anyone here wants to partake in the ancient ritual of rip bits, I also encourage that as well.
Absolutely.
Rip bit is every time that he dies, you give him 1 bit.
Now, if you were to go and check out the original VOD, which, like I say, !608 provides a link to said VOD, in addition to the story, you can also see through that when the wheels started to come off. How long
When
it
did
took
it
me
start
to...
falling apart for you?
Well, Ice Cavern, I think, in a lot of ways. But snakes...
yeah, that's about the right answer, really.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have quite the misery that Super Genius had back in the race, but
Well, that was his own damn fault for not taking the warp when we told him to.
Yeah. I lost my first life in the Wookiee hole.
Okay. That can happen, especially because the birds can be insta-kill.
I think I messed up my timing on the electricity. Is what
that
that
would
one
also make
was.
sense, because the last set's really fast.
Yeah. Now we may have to resort to shenanigans in the turbo tunnel, because well, that last stretch has, I mean, it's a bastard no matter what your skill level is, but I'm concerned that my reflexes just aren't up to the task anymore, so we may have to do some copious rewinds. So we may see an inflated death count from that alone. Oh, here we go.
Oh, you got them all mad. You got them all mad.
They're pissed. I say thee nay, sir. Sir. Thank you. Oh, only got one. Hey. Extra lives. You know we need them. So what's funny is, way back in the day, and there it is.
Oh, there it is.
I think that's what happened the last time too.
Yeah, no, that last.
Oh,
death's-
two.
Ooh, 2 deaths.
Damn. Yeah, I think there's maybe a couple seconds of cooldown just to make sure we don't double up. But yeah. Thank you, Awoods, for 2 bits.
For as long
Rat.
as I've been on Twitch, I don't think I've actually ever. Okay, there. That's how it works. I was like, I don't actually know how to do bits. I've never actually done them.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, John.
I've had back when they did bits originally, you could watch ads to get bits. So I had like 87 free bits, and I've just been sitting on them for years. And it's like, I need something to do with these, and maybe this is the chance.
This is the time.
Oh wow, first time chat at Proton Jon. What a coincidence.
I know, right?
Weird that.
Wild stuff.
We've got gift subs on the horizon.
Oh, and we got gift subs. Erlin with a gift subs to Code Monkey WB and Nosastock. Thank you so much. You guys will probably hear me say it a lot, but I also very much appreciate follows, because we only need 8 more follows to get to 666 and be heavy metal. And we will also be doing a special stream for that. Those of you may not know, I play a lot of Doom.
Hello there.
Chaos Set, thank you for the follow. I play a lot of Doom, and yeah, I'm going to get Psych, and we're going to play Sunlust, the notoriously difficult Doom WOD. Carolyn, thank you for the follow. Oh, this is the time to do it too, because you guys could make me crash while I check those. There we go.
First set done, nice and clean.
Yep, easy peasy.
Hello there.
Love Live Festival, thank you so much. Ah! Hit it. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. And dead.
Ooh.
Thank you, John.
Person of my word. I may not always be on time, but I will follow through.
Transgwender, thank you. There we go.
Alright, section 2 done.
Thank you, whoever that was. We're starting to get fast. Wee.
Hello there.
BaconBit87, thank you so much for the follow. I like seeing lots of happy Kirby's. I missed it.
Oh, yeah, you missed that one.
Oh, so I meant to mention as well. Funnily enough, I mean, I know how in your community, what a lot of folks will do is they'll like give you bits on their birthday or something like
Yeah.
that for luck.
Which is why I'm so notoriously unlucky, because everyone takes my luck.
Well, I got some luck because the same day, literally the same day after I got your response to my initial email, the same day I got news that I was going to get promoted at work.
Oh, yo, congratulations. Heck yeah.
Thanks. And on top of that, we then managed to secure the apartment we are now living in
Nice.
within a couple of days. Yeah, that entire week, everything was coming up Millhouse. Aw, shit.
Ah, that one didn't, though.
Nope, not that time.
To be fair, John, I gave you back your luck back to you on your birthday. I mean, I appreciate it. I needed a little bit. I gotta keep a little bit in the pocket.
Yeah, and luck around here is kind of the stuff of legends. So
that rare, huh?
let me tell you something about my luck. You played Earthbound.
Oh, yeah.
How long does it take you to get the Sword of Kings the first time you tried?
I don't think I ever got it.
I got it in the first battle.
What the fuck?
To this day, Freya is baffled. Also, first try in the last run of
Very
fucking
nicely done
Turbo.
on that. Wow. Okay.
Holy
Love
shit.
that story too.
Yeah, Freya had come to visit me for the first time, and we were playing Earthbound, and she was still getting her mic squared away. And I engaged the first Starman, and yeah. Psychotic Gex, thank you for 200. And that psych soundbite is not from that moment, however. That psych soundbite is from a different moment where crazy stuff happened. So on Wednesday, we're going to start 4-Job Fiesta for the year. I've only played Fiesta once, right?
Yeah.
And the I forget the name of the area. I think it's one of the towers where you encounter yellow dragons and they can drop coral rings.
Yeah.
First two I fought, only two I fought, dropped coral rings consecutively. Later on, I proceeded to get two Kaiser Knuckles back to back. And then a random drop of Hermes sandals. I broke Psych and Pananning multiple times.
I can see why.
The Psych soundbite is from me going into the Zonier's stomach in FF6, not knowing that there was a crushing floor, or a crushing ceiling, and then proceeding to find the exact right spot to stand in when it fell. Yeah, this is my luck. It is
Your
the
luck sounds
strangest
pretty
thing.
good, all things considered. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, when Oth came on to do a Hell Temple with me, he saw some of that happen in action too, because there was a couple things that happened that had no right to.
The pact
Down.
is very simple. We get your luck and you get a governmental assigned persona as well as money. Great. 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 Well, at least it gives the artist something to draw, I guess.
It's true. Oh yeah, by the way, anybody, Joker plays V2. Thank you for the follow. Ah, son of a bitch. My subs, you will see a new emote. Consta58 Wesker. Wes Kirby has an emote now. Freya completed it just the other day, and I wanted to hold on to it till today. So I did. Frick! Ah! This area got me a good bit.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. That makes sense. I didn't even think about like how tight the movement is on this one.
Yep. But still, I can say, obviously, busting through the last section of Turbo Tunnel there. Oh! We got here losing a lot fewer lives than last time.
There you go. Oh, right, he's gotta get smashed more
Ow.
times.
Storm Tenchenko. Thank you for the follow. Let me know how to pronounce that. Somebody keep an eye on that. Let me know if we've hit 666, because I haven't counted how many follows we've gotten yet. We have? Alright, it's heavy metal. LE Gamer X, Eli Gamer X, thank you for the follow. Thank you all for this, helping me get to 666.
Looks like Eli was
Frick.
666.
Nice. We will be playing Doom Sunlust very soon. There will literally be there's literally a level in that called Go Fuck Yourself. So, you'll love to see it.
Always a good sign.
Oh, yeah. Ah! Nope. Boy, the timing is just so wonky. This is not where I struggled before in this level. I just want to point that out.
Oh shoot, I don't know if I've done 10 or 11 bits now. Now I've lost track.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you gotta wait for him to fully get up and then you run in again. It's like a weird timing thing.
Okay.
I think alternatively you can just like stand in spot and keep jumping over him, and if you time it right, he doesn't hit you. I usually just skip this stage, so.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hazy.
understandable. That snowman does have a mean hook. We have,
Thanks, A-Woods.
Volkmeyer's
Is it A-Woods or
Inferno.
A-Woods?
It's A-Woods.
Okay. I've learned anything over the years that I am garbage at pronouncing people's names.
I somehow am not.
There you go.
There we go. That's the end of that chapter. Alright. Come on. Thank you, Shining Silver. You gonna pull your best P-Funke there, Leedsy? The you defeated? God slain! Fuck. There we go.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, other than the ice cube.
Let's see. Do I need the ice cube? Yes, I do.
Yes. Alternatively, I think you can leave that snowman alive, and the snowballs he throws breaks it. I forget.
You might be. I think you're right. Oh! Didn't pass through it. Bad Mr. Frosty.
Everyone's favorite game, Clay Fighter.
Oh god, yeah. Right up there with Shaq Fu, as we know.
I mean, I got a soft spot in my heart for Shaq Fu. I used to rent that game all the time as a kid. So I was genuinely surprised when I finally played like the Genesis one and found out the roster was double the size.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so apparently the Genesis one is the version to play. But that requires A, you playing Shaq Fu, and B, you need a 6-button controller, because otherwise it's mapped really weird. You have to press, I think you have to press like pause to change from all punches to all kicks if you only have a 3-button Genesis controller.
Oh, that's gross.
It's pretty fun.
Oh.
Ooh.
Lame.
You got the checkpoint at least. So.
Yeah, thank God for that. Alright.
I mean, that works too. Nah, just eat it.
Yeah, just tank it.
Here's how many copies of Shaq Fu still exists. I know there's a group in the 2000s that was dedicated to buying and destroying as many as they could. Yeah, there was a group that I know they made a urinal out of Shaq Fu cartridges at one point.
A urinal, you say?
Yeah, straight up. I don't know if it was at MagFest or what, but there was some convention where someone just showed off like a bad game cartridge urinal. And this was back when like game collecting hadn't gone like ridiculous like it is now. Like those games were probably like 10 cents each.
Hmm. Oh. Not over yet.
Nice, there you go. Get that next checkpoint.
Let's fucking go. Made it. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that's right. That's not this one. That's the next one. Ooh, ooh.
Nice save.
Oh.
Also nice save.
Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's still good. It's still good. I'm not panicking.
You're doing great, sweetie.
And there it is. I knew it was gonna happen. No, wait, other way. Whoop. I have a tendency to overcorrect.
That's normal. That happens with everyone.
Oop. It's probably why I could never be like a Mario speedrunner or whatnot.
I mean, if
like,
you speedrun something, eventually you learn to not overcorrect. It's
Yeah.
just muscle memory at that point.
Ow. I hate this one, as does everybody.
Nice stop on that, though.
Made it.
Nice.
We'll take those.
Whenever Team dies, please comfort him in your mom voice. Oh no.
Oh, God.
This is what you asked on yourself by bringing me on here. I'm sorry.
That's true. Although most people call me Const. I knew there was going to be one of those. This is why I'm glad I actually practiced this time.
Yeah, I did not remember that pattern. Nicely done.
And then I
Oh,
immediately
that
died.
one though. It'll be okay, sweetie. A lot of people land on spikes and die constantly. It's a very common thing.
It's true. I think you could theoretically skip this if you do it just right.
I think you have to walk forward a little bit first, or something like that. I know there's like a trick where if you go halfway up the left path and then double back, it works, but I don't otherwise know how early you can do it.
Oh!
Oh, right, that crushes in midair. Oops.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I have to die to spikes 3 times on my way to work every day. Well, thank goodness you have extra lives otherwise.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's like right here when that thing explodes, I think you can double back down on the lower path and it counts. Or you can just do it like the normal way, which makes a lot more sense. Oh no!
I was tempted to use a
You're doing
rewind
great,
there.
sweetie. You
I was
might have
tempted.
just lost some vision out of your eyes when you got them poked in the eyeballs, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
They got corrective lasers for that now.
I was very tempted to use a rewind there. I didn't really start using rewinds in the previous one until Snakes because I hadn't, like most people, I hadn't, Oh, what?
Oh.
Yeah, I hadn't been in Snake Rooms 3 and 4 in ages, so... Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Ren's confirming too. The second that thing explodes when you start going up that hill, you can actually double down on the bottom path to get the ending.
All right, well, let's give it a try then.
But I think you have to. You don't have the platform obviously, so you have to like actually land in the right spot. So it's a little trickier. Yeah, so now if you go on the bottom path, you can just run for it. But you got to be careful with the fall.
Yep.
Look at that, professional.
First try. You love to see it. All right. Surf City, here we come. I don't think that's how the tune goes.
I think it's fine. This one's not that bad. Tell you at least at the end part.
Yeah, and we have to pray for RNG. All glory to RNGesus and Steve. Steve is a legend amongst us here because of his heroics in Arkham Asylum. It became a meme. Oop, missed.
I'm always wondering how Rare got away with actually using the Space Invaders.
I think they owned them. Because I feel like I read about that not that long ago, and I think that Rare was the owners, or Rare was under a parent company that was the owners.
Well, I know Taito owns the right to Space Invaders, but I think they had done a port or something like that. So I think that's how they got away with it. Like they did it for some computer. I don't remember. Blag.
Hit the giant rat.
And you get the juggle. You got the stick.
Oop. I'll have to. Whoop. Pick up the stick.
On the top left. Nope. On top right, rather.
Uh-oh.
Nice dodge.
There we go.
There you go.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
And dead.
And rip. And tear.
Here we go.
Yep.
Let's see how you
It's
do with the
time.
insta-kill mines.
Yeah. So far, so good. Ooh. A little too close. A little too raff. Oh, last
Oh,
one.
I love that line so much, though, from that movie.
Yeah. it is one of my favorites. I have unironically always loved that movie.
Same here. It's my favorite of the three.
Yeah, it's like
Action ones.
yeah, I will defend that one pretty endlessly. Will I say that my thought is the first one's the best one? Yes. But is the second one right there? Yes.
I mean, it just depends on the tone you want. Do you want like the more gritty, serious tone of it, or do you want like the goofy, kind of like the cartoon nature, which is what I liked about the second one so much, because it basically felt like the cartoon. Still had a little bit of seriousness to it, but like it was mostly like really goofy. With scenes such as babies, they're babies. Ugh.
They're not stupid. They're infants.
What'd you do?
Bang.
Coaching to death?
Okay, they're stupid infants.
How stupid. Hey John, where's my lasagna? Probably in the fridge or freezer. You should probably check that out.
Yeah, or if it's on the stove, you may wanna check it out as well.
You don't want to burn your lasagna.
No, never. Yeah. All right, we're good here. We're good here. We're good here.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Oh, God. I should know better. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Nailed it. Cool mod, I will take either one.
Hello there.
The Magical Gamer, thank you for the follow.
Here we go. Karnat's Lair.
I mean, I have had. I mean, I am a dad. I have had a baby, and yeah, the if babies have a lot to learn when they come out. They only know only know to eat and to poop.
Hello there.
Lone Star Jake, thank you for the
Occasional
follow.
Scream too.
Yes. What's remarkable about my son is he took after me when I was that young, and he slept through the night.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Lucky.
extremely.
Hello there.
Frozen Hunts, thank you for the follow. Ah, 669, nice. Yeah.
Cutting that one close.
Oh yeah. Nope, nope.
Ah, nice try.
It's like there's 3. I mean, just based on was that 26? They're doing much better than the first time.
Yeah, you're almost halfway through the game and just at 26 deaths. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, because I think by the time I got here, or by the time I left here in the original run, I was well over 100. Oh, what? Okay, fine.
That goes to show you how well practice can help.
Yeah. My favorite insta-kill in this game. Boy, that's tough because there's so many. Oh. Whoop.
This game is mostly insta-kills, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's part of the difficulty.
Yeah, it's like, who needs a health bar when everything is insta-kill?
My infant son could beat up anyone in his weight class. Got a kid around 15 pounds? We can put money on it. No, don't. Oh, my God. You don't need cockfights, but for babies.
Oh my god. Yo, Eisen, good to see you. Alright, here's where everything gets more interesting.
Yeah. Now it gets all wiggly.
Swing your partner, Dosito. Uh-oh, damn fuck shit, and away you go. Okay, made it.
Nice.
I know better than to engage with this. I know about the escape trick here. Oh, ah, shit.
Ooh.
Hey, Mr. Carrots. Welcome in. Oop.
They really know how to rattle in this cage match. Oh no.
Oh, God.
no.
That one took a year off my life. Oh, no. There we go. This one just feels like straining over and over again.
These guys don't give you much room to maneuver.
Nope.
Speed. Aw.
That was unfortunate. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. That came off that one all wrong.
That's 30.
Yeah, we had 30 before we were halfway through frickin' Arctic Caverns last time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I had 15 in Turbo Tunnel alone.
You did much better in Turbo Tunnel based on that, then.
Yeah. It was
You only
not
died
close.
4 times in Turbo Tunnel, if even?
Yeah, like just a couple times, and not even on the frickin' last one.
Yeah, no, you did the last one clean. I was impressed.
So was I, honestly. It's like when I was practicing, I was rewinding it just to be able to get past it so I could practice Arctic Cavern because I was struggling so bad. Oh, I thought I made it.
Always gets people.
I knew it was there too. That was the worst part. It's like, did I clear too much or not enough? Too much.
So, John, when are you going to race him? I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, I would lose a race in Battletoads, no matter who would be playing me. It's funny though, because it's like when I was mentioning to the community that I was going to reach out to somebody with Battletoads experience, everybody thought I was going to reach out to Beatus.
Which makes sense, because that's basically, well, that was his brand.
Yeah, I mean, it still basically is. Oh, bullshit. But I'm like, no. It's like, I wanted to point out.
I bet I could lose the race to you.
Yes, I the only hint I gave them was it was somebody I hadn't previously worked with before, and I have worked with Beatus before. It's also very difficult to schedule things with Beatus, which, case in point on that, we have an SMZ3 4-player race pending, which I want to try to do with everybody at the same time, but it's hard with Beatus' schedule to get him.
Yeah, well,
The other
Beatus works
folks-
like a proper 9 to 5, so that's what also makes it. I think it's actually like more volatile hours than that, but like that's the main reason he doesn't stream all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, my the other two participants of that, incidentally, for anybody who might be interested in watching that, Negatron, who has appeared in chat, and Pink Kitty Rose will also be participating.
Nice, good crew.
Heck yeah. It is funny how many of the folks I've worked with over the years that have become good friends. There's so many are Canadian. I consider myself partially Canadian because, you know, I'm from Detroit, and my family does have Canadian roots in it. My grandmother was born in Lethbridge.
Oh, that's actually really close to where I live.
Yeah.
So
actually...
you have the classic Canadian ship.
Ow. Too short.
That contact Canadian.
Yeah. What's funny, too, is actually right when I was getting back from hiatus, my parents traveled up to the Calgary area because there was a family reunion of some sort. I'm like, oh, that's really funny.
Nice.
A lot of my
Right near
relatives
the
live,
border. It's pretty close. I think it's like an hour away from the border, maybe a tiny bit less.
a lot of my relatives live in Hamilton, which is why I found the Calgary selection unusual. But I guess I must have... Ow. That's right, I do have folks out there, because my parents went to Banff when I was a kid. Brought me back shirts.
They didn't take you?
They did not. I don't remember when that even was. Yeah, my parents have a very strange notion of when to take me to things.
Alright, we're gonna go have fun, sweetie. You stay home.
Uh-huh. Well, it
We're gonna go see
seems
the
like.
mountains and everything.
I mean, thankfully with Windsor right over the border, I've at least been. And I've been to Toronto once. We saw a play there in high school. There we go.
There you go. Alright, last set.
Yep. Time for the real pain.
You go for swag exit, or are you going for the clean exit?
Well, nothing at that point. I might try swag exit. Now we swag exited Arctic Cavern, may as well.
I think it's easier too, since you get to skip like the last snake or two. It's just you gotta remember right, like the specific stance you're supposed to be in for it to work.
Oh, that's the problem. There's our boy.
Oh, he gets it normally.
Would you believe? I only died once in that level. What the
I think
hell?
the third one's usually considered the worst of the four, so.
Yeah.
But now you gotta do Volkmeyer. Ooh. Let's see
Ooh.
what this goes.
Last time, I managed to find a spot in one of the fireball or missile spots where I was just able to linger in the lower left-hand corner and everything avoided me.
Yeah, I think that's the missiles, because I believe they don't have a hitbox when they're launching. Something like that.
All right, there's not one here. Yeah, actually, one of the things that was a bit of a joke. And over I go. Yeah, one of the things that was a bit of a joke as I was prepping for this is, yeah, now watch you 1cc Battletoads. Like, I'm not going to 1cc.
With Infinite Lives, you're 1ccing it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, alright, there it is. Oh, missed.
Yeah, you always think it goes all the way, but it never does.
Yeah. It's funny because during my practice run, I just like nimbly jumped over onto
Gotcha
all
again.
of these. Yep, and nailed it. There we go. Up.
Oh!
Okay. Whatever. There we go. Alright, so folks, since there's so many new people here, I should also plug the Discord, !Discord. I have this wonderful community of friends that got me this lovely care package while I was gone, and really reminded me of how great it has been to meet so many people since I've been on Twitch. I call it the greatest Twitch community ever, TM.
Trademark patent. Pending
I got a controller holder. I got a an Among Us squishy. It's the right decorations, but the wrong color because, you know, why should it be? Why should they make them right? Because my Amogus is orange with the devil horns. But the only way to get devil horns is red.
Which makes sense, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Here we go. The insta-kill jets.
It's too bad the jet doesn't have a gun. Whoop.
See, I love it. Looks like he's riding on one of those, like, little put a quarter in, ride it up and down rides from, like, you would see it, like, grocery stores and stuff.
Ow. Yeah, we have a supermarket chain here that has one of those. Sandy the horse, and still 1 penny to this day. I gotta start moving faster there.
Yeah, this is where they start getting real mean.
Yeah, as though they weren't already, you know?
Well, I mean, like, if you think about it, I think even the devs knew, which is why the warp in Karnat's Lair is, like, way easier to get than most other warps.
Yeah, what's funny is, because I never went to the Arctic Cavern before, fuck! I actually don't think I ever knew about the warp in Arctic Cavern until I watched the race, and Tim got it.
Yeah, like most people, if you're going to the ice area, you're doing the ice area.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like so late in the stage anyways, it's like it barely counts as a warp, it feels like sometimes.
Oh, no. I rethought myself there.
True Ken says, I don't think I've ever seen this level. Yeah, this level's not nice.
No. This is why at least one of the deaths was included in the trailer we had for today. As on my main page, there is a trailer advertising this exact thing. Ow. They kept, it kept bugging me. It's like, you need to make a channel trailer. I'm like, I won't make an outright channel trailer, but a trailer advertising that we're going to do this is going to be fun. So I got Leedsy to do it.
I technically have a channel trailer for like TikTok and stuff, and I should have just used that on here, but I keep forgetting to.
Yeah, my problem has always been like thinking of what I'd want to say, I don't consider myself super long-winded, but 60 seconds was a tough oh.
Aww.
That's a shame. Yeah, 60 seconds was a tough get, so the fact that what I came up with for the trailer for this slid in just at about 57 seconds. Bullshit. This isn't even where I struggled here before. Could get through the first one, but the last one is the nightmare.
Hello there.
Little game lover, thank you for the follow. Made it. Nope, didn't make it.
No.
Oh, of course, the last one. That's always how it is. Oh yeah, for those of you who are familiar with my voice shenanigans, I will be adding another one because of RoboCop. I was doing so much of RoboCop. Oh shit! I was doing so much of the RoboCop voice last night. It's like, you know what? We'll make that a point redemption. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Time Stalker, it goes. we are not dying super much. Too late. Hey, Joey, you made it. Da 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 da.
Oh, risky bisky.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit, though. Yeah, one up. Yeah, okay, like I'm gonna go for that. No shit!
It distracted you enough, though.
It sure did. Oh. Wait. What is that clip? I don't think that's a clip from yesterday.
I think that's from my stream. I think that's what it was. That might be my clip.
Oh god. Come quietly or there will be trouble.
That's my stream.
Yeah, that tracks.
Because I also love RoboCop, so I was playing Rogue City back when the demo was out.
Yeah, I've been trying to schedule it for weeks, but I've been dealing with some some sub redemptions because folks were very generous in helping us get some money together to get Freya back here from Illinois, and so I've decided to use that as a way to pay off some sub goals. So I've had Rogue City for a while, but I needed to find a time to do it. And it actually was wild coincidence that it wound up being yesterday. I'd actually planned for it to be last week, but then Polky reminded me that them and Time Stalker were going to do their What the F Bingo Redemption that Friday because they can't do it Wednesday. Which that is a thing, incidentally. What the F Wednesday is my regular Wednesday segment. It is primarily audience driven. If you win at bingo that we run during Doom or Among Us, you can pick a theme or a game as long as I own it or am able to easily acquire it. Ow.
Here we go. This is the tough part.
This is the nightmare. And this isn't even the last one. Nope, not yet. But What the F is taking a couple weeks off so I could do 4 Job Fiesta and have an extra day, because I don't want to spend a month and a half doing it when I can do it twice in a week. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and now what? Oh.
It zigzags after that. It goes up and down and sets of 3.
Up and down, sets of 3.
Yeah, so it'll go like middle, top, middle, down, middle, top, and then I forget. There's a mix-up at the end there. I forget what it is.
Oh, it's probably an all the way down and all the way up in there.
Oh, I think you're gonna eventually get to the blinking part, which is where it gets tricky because then you have to do forward and back. Oh yeah, it's 3,
Yep.
and now it's gonna be all. You have to be the end. 3, we gotta be as far back as possible. And 3, we gotta be as close to the front as possible. But I think you can stay in mid, and it doesn't get you.
Now, you've seen the retro achievements.
Forward, forward.
Oh, not far enough.
You can go. You can touch the other end of the screen, and I think you're safe. But then you gotta boogie right back after they do the 3. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Nope.
Oh, and then I forgot the alternate. Sorry.
Professor Mitchell, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you've seen the retro achievement list for this, right?
I actually have not. I surprisingly don't do retro achievements.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the thing.
go.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, surprisingly, I don't either, and it's by the choice, which is to say, if I start down that rabbit hole, I'm probably not coming back.
Yeah, kind of the same logic.
But I have
seen
seen
some of the sets are mean. Forward.
I have seen the list for this though, and one of those, I was watching Beef one day, and he decided to do some random retro achievements. There is one for finishing Turbo Tunnel without hitting left.
What?
Uh-huh. He couldn't do it, and yeah, who could?
That last one's always the hardest.
Yep. I can't believe I got to the last one on the first try.
That was real clean.
Down. Up. Just think, we go to Intruder Excluder after this.
That's much easier in my opinion.
In a lot of ways, unless you start dying to the gas over and over, which I'm known to do.
Down.
Oh, come on.
It's so tight.
I think I may have nudged the up while I was on my way down, which is probably why that happened. Because I know the proper thing there is you pretty much have to be moving before you even clear the gate.
Yeah, it's pretty much it. You gotta like skim it essentially.
That was the wrong one.
Now.
Nailed it.
Gets it. Nice.
Woo!
Apparently you are at 70 deaths currently, so they're trying to get the counter behind Mikado.
I mean, I guess I'll have to try not to die for a
Please,
couple
'cause
minutes.
I'm running out of bits. I only got 17 bits left.
Well, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna get through this under 100.
Yeah, that's fair.
Getting it under 100 would have been pretty amazing. But my goal is at least under 400.
I mean, from here on out, there's no stage that kills you as fast as Volkmeyer does. Or as rapid succession, I should say, rather.
Yeah.
Because you got the worst thing you got in the next stage is ducks. Then you got
God.
the rats. Then you got Klinger Winger. Then you got the actual end. The revolution. So I mean, revolution's not bad. It's just it's so long before you get a checkpoint.
Yep. That's what killed Peacock.
Yeah. That's how I stole the win.
Oh my lord.
What?
Hello there.
Captain Candle, thank you for the follow. I got here
Shouldn't-
in
Yeah, I was
one.
gonna say you shouldn't have said it. The second you thought about it, that's when you got electrocuted and lost a stick.
Dang. The important thing is, though, that I got to this checkpoint in the first try.
Which is very nicely done.
That's the last checkpoint before Robomanus, so we'll take it.
Oh yeah, it is too, isn't it? Damn. Speaking of speedrunning, thank you, John, for introducing me to the SNES Ninja Warriors during a game clearing stream way back when. Oh, do you run that now, Eisen?
Yes, he does. He ran Ninja Warriors again a couple of times that I saw.
Oh, Ninja Warriors again is fun.
Oh,
Ah!
fiddle faddle. But you guys think this is bad as far as catching up on deaths. We should see the original run. Steel was losing his mind. It's like, I can't keep up with the deaths! There we go.
Any chance we'll get another edited race like the Battletoads race? Because that race was epic. Probably not, honestly. I tried getting it done for TRG or something similar, but Emil doesn't do retro, and it would have been really one-sided, or I guess two-sided, because it would have been me and Tim, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, it's just, if I find enough people who want to do it, maybe, but we got to find a game that works for all of us. And the problem is I hang out with a lot of people that do a little too much retro, so it would be more of a, oh, this is an actual race and not like the hot mess that was the Battletoads race. Honestly, I'm amazed that thing got posted at all, because like we all thought it was an actual garbage video. We all thought it was terrible.
I seem to remember the story goes that you thought that about the original Move Faster Pokey video.
Oh yeah, no, I thought that too, and then Psych was like, no, you need to post it.
He was right.
Psych was like, Psych was like, yeah, you did it blind, it has to be posted, and then I posted, and that ended up being like the thing that kind of put me onto this content creation being my job. So I'm like, okay, fine, Psych was right. Still mad about it. I still hate that video, but Psych was right.
I love Psych.
He's a funny dude. I've only met him in person once, but he's super funny.
I hope to be able to meet him in person someday.
He doesn't do conventions very often, so I think I caught him. He went to one PAX East that like Beef and Beatus were also at, and I think like the Freelance Astronauts too.
Yeah. I
didn't
think there's a
realize you hated
Retsu
the video. I thought
recording.
you only hated the Poke part. Oh no, I thought that video was crap. So apparently, if I think something is shit, apparently it's actually really good. So.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I think I was like home on a lunch break from like my job at the time, my summer job, and I recorded. I'm just like, oh man, this felt like I just wasted a lunch break. This sucked. And then I posted, and then it ended up being like the biggest thing. I'm like, oh god. But then of course everyone was also quoting "Move Faster" Poke at me constantly. So I'm like, okay, this is I'm not sure how to feel about this anymore.
Yeah. The thing that you get quoted here once in a while. Typically, if anything, it is, you know, it's typically actually a Battletoads reference.
Oh.
Yeah.
Save state? No, that's
no.
Kaizo. I can't think of what one it would be.
Well, it's there's Battletoads, and as a counter argument, Battletoads.
Ah. Well, time for fast kills again.
Yep. We are going to play it safe, though, because I had that rat problem. And I will drop down a save state in, Rat Race, just to guard against that. Because it's
fair.
soft lock, and it's the end of the game for me at that point. Now, I'm trying to remember, actually. I think you got a hold of it, but I might be wrong. Do you remember running into the Battletoads damage shuffler?
No, I have not.
Ah. That is a script that was created for BizHawk by Figgle. And it is exactly what it implies. You will have 13 rounds of Battletoads, and it will shuffle on damage, just like the Mega Man damage shuffler. Hey, Bubba, thank you for the follow. On damage or death. So, when I took that and I gave it to Vinesauce Joel, since Freya's a mod for him, and he ran that, and he had a heck of a hoot with it. Oh shit! Yeah, I've either still got it somewhere, or I have the message string with Figgle. So if it's something you might be interested in, I can get it to you.
I don't know if I hate myself that much. Honestly, that's gonna require some self-reflection, I feel.
I tried it out as well, because I'm not gonna give it to something to somebody if I haven't tried it myself. And yeah, it was quite an experience. What gets tricky though is when you know, you're when you finish when you finish a level, you know, you start to have the same level appearing in 2 instances. Oops.
Oh, that just sounds like that's gonna really mess with your muscle memory at that point, though.
Yeah, it does. I forget. I don't think there is or no, wait. You can remove one of the instances in the same way you would for the Mega Man damage shuffler. Which, that's the thing we haven't done around here in a while. Oops. Yeah, it was a wild thing, you know. Figgle made it, and Beatus tried it, and I tried it, and then I'm like... And I happened to know, you know, through Freya that Joel was having a bit of a thing on Battletoads right then, and I'm like, you know what? You want to put me in contact with him? Let's see if he's interested in this, and he was.
And he was never the same.
What's funny is he actually messed up the initial configuration of it, so it was shuffling too soon. It was shuffling on the random time frame, you know.
Oh,
like
instead of shoving randomly.
Yep. Oh, okay. I
Take
didn't
it.
actually. Yeah, I didn't actually know that was possible. In the original run, Terratubes was one of the worst areas for me.
Terratubes has some pretty garbage traps. Especially when the gears come into play.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow, Shining Silver. Oh, I keep getting pinged by the same one. The hitbox on these things is a little wonky, needless to say. It's like, oh yeah, I can get him from there, and then I try to do it at that same one, and then I don't. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I died over 100 times in here last time. Frick.
Yeah, that sounds about right until you get used to where everything is. This is a very heavy memorization stage. And also
Yeah.
a little bit RNG too near the end.
Yeah. The sharks and all that nonsense, the
Yeah.
eels. Okay, there it is.
Nice.
There we go.
Gears.
And time to die.
Oh.
Right.
Not in the beginner trap.
I forgot.
It doesn't help that they fake you out half the time. It's like, oh, which one is it going to be?
Yeah, I'm thinking of the one in... Whoops.
And that is my last rip bit. I'm out of bits.
All right.
It's 87,
Well, thank you.
I
in any
believe.
event. Nope, 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 nope. You fool. That's a shame. Now, it's funny, my practice run, actually, my practice run, I did some rewinding. What's wild is we haven't done any rewinds yet. I'm sure we will. Oh, come on.
Freya's asking you tell John about the thing. I got you.
Oh, right, I did mean to do that. So, we found a place over here, it's called a Game Pawn. And, they've got these, pixel displays. I don't remember what it actually
So not
called
VR,
itself.
but like the actual like 3D pixel sprites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one of Battletoads in Turbo Tunnel.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I actually posted a picture in the Discord. With it, I will have to... Whoops! Damn it. I'll have to, share that to you. Yeah, it's even it's a 2-player version too. It's got Rash jumping and Zitz riding.
Nice. I know there's a vendor that goes through a bunch of the cons I go to that sells a bunch of those in shadow boxes, so it could be from the same group.
Yeah, there's also a River City Ransom one,
Nice. Love that game.
which I do too. I made Juker play it on Jukebox recently, and then
Good
he
choice.
tipped me off to there being a shit. That Kunio and Double Dragon collection for the Switch.
Oh yeah, no, that's got everything in it.
Yeah, I played that the other week. That was fantastic. I hadn't played original Double Dragon in ages. And I played the hockey game, as I'm a big hockey fan, and Juker talked it up as well.
The hockey game is good, and we were supposed to get it over here. There's literally an ad for it in one of the games that we did get over here, Crash and the Boys.
Oh, damn, that's right. That was the case, wasn't that? Shit, forgot where to go. I am a fool. Sometimes my memory is good, and sometimes it isn't. I love this concept of rip bits. Though I do have some amusing bits alerts. There are several of them that employ my Wesker voice.
Nice. I heard some of them when we were getting ready for... Oh, no! I heard some of them when we were getting set up.
Yeah. I came up with this thing that feedback has been very positive on. I had Wesker reading the opening narration from Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast. And then I had another silly idea with it, because that's for 666 bits, naturally.
Yeah.
And I made one for 667, in which I changed the content of the speech to, instead of talking about the number of the beast, talk about the neighbor of the beast.
That's Jerry. He just hangs out. It's all right.
Yep.
Waters his lawn from time to time. Okay, fall right, then fall left.
There it is.
You are an autopilot for the rest. Nice.
Yeah, how about that for a change? Yay!
It's your checkpoint.
Yeah, now this happens. Frick. And
Now you get comboed by electric eels.
combo.
Oh yeah, this jump.
Yeah. Not even that one. It's the other one. Dude, no, sir. Nailed it. Now let's see if we have to do it again.
Robot. And you're at max score.
Hooray! Hey, that took a lot longer than last time. Nope. Fish.
Hammerfish. Oh, I think you despawned them both.
Yep,
Nope,
nope.
never mind.
They were waiting. Thank you, Woods. Hiya! Yeah. Alright, we're good.
Not bad, not bad.
Bomb.
Yeah, there you go. That's the right fall. There you go. Nice and clean. Just watch out for the guy who hides here.
There we go. Okay, now this area.
Oh, yeah, this is the L shape. Into another hammerhead. Oh no, it's an eel. It's an eel dispenser.
Eel.
Ooh.
No,
Oh, you
no,
might have waited
guys.
Too long. Oh, you definitely waited too long. Oh no. Oh my God, you're a professional. Yeah.
Oh, scheiße!
Ah, almost.
Ah,
That dodge though was impressive.
thank you. I'm not sure how I did it. To this day, I am not sure. Yeah. Hate that jump. Pop. Uh-oh, those guys spawned a little early this time. That's okay, though.
Good, clean. Now remember the hiding guy.
There we go. Clean through. L shape. I saw something explode over there.
It was you.
Yeah, it was preemptively. Well, Super IC, that is seems to be how it works for me. A moment of shenanigans, and then I get caught up on death. Whee! Oh, you bastard!
There's the combo. There's the
Yeah.
combo.
That one hurt. Oh, I have no doubt, Leedsy. You are the queen of clips. We know this. Oops. Oh, get out of there.
Oh, we're just at the 100.
Hooray! That still took a lot longer than last time. What am I hearing? I heard something behind me. Oh, I definitely hear something behind me. I think the dog is doing something. Freya, if you can hear me, you may want to check out the dog. She might be having a moment.
She's commenting in chat right now.
I think she hears it. Okay. Oh. The fish are spawning in a lot sooner. That or I am... That may be because it's taking me longer to get there. Nope. Ooh, that was... I didn't think I was going to make that one for some reason. Oh. I'm gonna have to take the other jump at this point. Let's try to turn them around. Get the RNG to do something else.
And we gotta be careful when you do that long jump though, because I think that gives them a better chance to get at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wait here too long, I think they will show up, so it should be good. There you go, clean.
There we go. Excellent. No, you don't. Okay. Good. No, 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 no. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Oh, damn it, comboed.
Yep. You know what? We're going to use the rewind.
Oh, we're doing it?
No, we're not.
Never mind.
Apparently.
Did you forget to map it?
I think I must have. This is a different instance of BizHawk than I usually use. Because for some reason, the primary BizHawk I use flickers when it's on pause and when I'm screen sharing. This version doesn't, which is weird because they're the same damn thing. Alright, thanks Joey, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I may have to just pause and map that in a minute. It's like being at the last part and needing to you know, deal with that one over and over again is normal. Shit. Double shit. Close enough. No. There we go. There you go. Come on, Rash. No. Okay,
Just leave
no,
him.
we can leave him.
Oh. Nice try.
Yeah. That's a shame. Okay, there we go. Hey, thank you for the bits, Woods. Oh, that's the 500. Oh, we're still catching up on bits alerts. That's what that is.
Uh-oh. Nice
That
dodge.
500 came a while ago. All right, we're gonna map that. Let me see here. Hotkeys. No, it's mapped. Let's see here. Oh, why didn't it work?
This guy. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Now it's just
go.
to swim and dodge the shark at the end.
Dodge, duck,
Left, gotta go
dip,
left,
dive,
gotta
and
go
shit.
Oh,
All right.
that was almost the checkpoint. That tunnel was the checkpoint.
Yep. No. That. Oh, do I not have enough? I must not have enough space. Shit. What's the thing I have to do for that? I have to configure space to hold the.
You gotta tell it how many like frames you want to be able to go back to, or something like that.
Yeah.
How much of the game it has to put in RAM, basically.
I think that's under config.
That should be under config, yeah.
All right. We'll. All right. Let's hit it now. Let's see here. Keepers. Rewinded states. Desired frame. Enabled. Max buffer size, desired frame rate. Rewinds every fixed number of frames. 600 frame rate. Alright, I think that'll do it. Let's test it. Yep. That works.
There you go.
Now we're in good shape. We will get out of this area yet.
Watch you get through it this time without even needing it. Never mind.
Not this time. Alright, that's what I should have done.
There you go. Now it's just the sharks.
Sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Oh!
Ooh!
We almost got the dodge. There you go. Checkpoints.
Nailed it.
Now you gotta learn to punch while swimming.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice.
Woo! Oh, nope. Had it right the first time. Missed. I missed. Oh, God. I apparently keep hitting that one a little too soon. There we go. Shadow boxing.
Rash's favorite sport.
Apparently. Oh,
Ooh.
piss. Some things, though, never change. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west, and Constantine struggles in terror tubes.
You're doing good, all things considered. You're definitely doing better than you did your last time.
Yeah, we're gonna take that one back. Yeah, like I said, I figured getting out of here with 400 was would be good enough.
Oh, I'm amazed they let you away with that one.
I almost am too, yeah.
Final checkpoint.
Okay.
Here come the rubber duckies. Let's jump over this one. Oh, never mind.
If I can move fast enough, I won't have to worry about that one at all. Oh, not that time. You, sir, are a bastard. Okay, there we go.
That guy's always such a sneak.
I know, right? It's like, oh, yeah, here's this one up, by the way.
Yeah, that's the trick. To like, there's a nice one up and a murderous shark. And if you jump too high to try to despawn him, you'll despawn the one up.
Of course. Because Battletoads.
Because Battletoads.
Shiza. Okay, I'm swinging too soon, I think is my problem there.
Yeah, you got out of the tubes with about 390 to 400, and the rest of the deaths were largely due to Klinger Winger.
That sounds about right.
So, by comparison, you're doing way better.
I am definitely going to be ensuring that I highlight that last turbo tunnel. Because, like, I've never gotten through the last phase of Turbo Tunnel in one try like that. So one of the fun things, though, because, like, you know, I mean, I've been playing this game since it came out. I'm old. And, you know, I got a hold of the Game Genie and the Game Genie codes. And, yeah, you know, I didn't know, per se, that the Dark Queen was considered her own level. Nope, I'm not taking that. I refuse to accept that.
Just jump them. There you go.
Yep.
Clean. Now the sharks. Or is this... No, it's still the hammerfish.
Aww. But yeah, the original Game Genie booklet only puts you at the base of the revolution.
Yeah, I didn't know about stage 13, I guess.
I guess not, but I was like, you know, I looked at it and I'm like, hey, you know what, though? These things... The level select seems to go up by letter, so why don't I just try to put in an I as the first letter and see if it takes me there. And it did.
Nice. So they just didn't know themselves, apparently.
Yeah. And people know now, because when I was looking for the codes for this, it's there.
I think it's just because people learned how to parse how Game Genie codes worked for the most part. Like, most emulators nowadays come with a built-in Game Genie code creator.
Yeah, it took me a minute to realize how it works in BizHawk. And then when I was playing this the last time and I plugged in the code for Klinger Winger. Crap.
My suggestion is when you're doing that upwards climb and the shark's chasing you, just keep trying to knock the shark down. You basically gotta stun him or despawn him so you can clear the rest.
Good call. But yeah, when I was playing Klinger Winger the first time, I got a hold of the code, and it took me about another, I don't know, half hour to 40 minutes to realize I had pasted the code into the description or into the description line and not to the actual code line.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm like, why isn't this working? Well,
And that would do it.
run that back.
Just swim over him. Oh, no. There you go. Yeah, get rid of him.
All
There
right,
you go.
that's better. We'll take it.
Yeah, now hug the wall here and just get rid of him. There you go. He will come back almost immediately. Get ready for him. He's already clowning.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Buddy, there's a duck at the top.
Yep. No.
Just deal with the shark.
Hey.
Just deal with the shark.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, your Chaos Chow. Welcome in.
Alright, and now
NSO,
escape.
it is not. This is just on BizHawk.
Is this even on NSO? I don't think it is. Because I think only Battle Maniacs is.
Which, oh boy, Battle Maniacs is certainly its own thing, isn't it?
There you go. You're out of there.
Nailed it. All right, Rat
Well, I
Race.
think the only Battletoads that's on there is Battle Maniacs, because that was a big deal when they posted, because it was that and Killer Instinct.
All right, I have a state saved at the beginning of Rat Race, just in case. I did try in my practice run to do the rat skip, but no luck.
No, the rat skip's a pain in the ass. You gotta, like, the easiest way to do it is a setup, and I don't, unfortunately, know the setup.
Yeah, me neither. Whoops.
Number one.
That figures.
Yeah.
I ran into too many problems on the initial fall. Especially because I know I don't need to actually headbutt him this time. That'll be later. Got it.
Alright, that's the first one.
Ooh.
No, I think you actually have to be like, you have to catch him as he's falling before he bounces with like a headbutt charge. I think that's the setup for it, is something like that.
Yeah, which that's
It's tricky enough.
better. It's like I'd like to be able to pull that off because that'd be pretty awesome. But all the same. May have been a mistake.
You might still be able to get back on this one, because those moving platforms can really muck them up.
I think he's there. Oh, he's not.
I told you.
Yeah, well, come on.
You can still do this one. I think the second set's actually the easiest of the three.
Fudge nuggets. Okay,
Here we go. Make a
it's
break.
time. Whoops. Almost fucked that up.
You're fine. One more, and then I think he spawns in. Yep, there he
Here
is.
he comes. I like how Tim was an absolute legend in this for the first run where he nearly did it without touching the rat.
Tim was ridiculously good at this, and he's gotten so much better at the game since.
That's what I've heard too. It's like he can finish this in like 2 or 3 tries now.
Yeah, no, he just got into it, and then he did a couple more Battletoads races with people, and then like whatever the first one he did after the actual race, he crushed it. It was scary.
Nice.
Like when Tim puts his mind into it, he can crush any game. It's just he's usually the best at stuff that he grew up with.
Yeah, I think I have a lot of the same thing going because I'm about a year and a half younger than Tim. He's one of the very few people that I know of on this platform that is older than me. It's like I've got beef. Yeah, I've got beef by 6 months, like almost exactly.
Oh,
he was born in June of '78. I was born in December '77. It's like my son is his daughter's age.
Nice juggles.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
That's probably going to cost
You
me.
might be able to make it up. You might be able to make it up.
A little bit lucky.
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah, probably not. Close-ish.
Is it safe to say that Tim is like my car, a slow start yet quick acceleration? Tim is like a car that has like that one gear mode you never shift your car into. When you do it by accident and you find out your car works great at it, you're like really shocked, but then you realize you can't stay in that gear.
Yeah. I like Tim, always have.
Tim's a good bean. Bit frustrating at times, but otherwise good dude.
Yeah, I mean, the fart humor doesn't always land with me. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I mean that's mileage may vary on that.
Yeah.
He's a very, what's the word I want to use here? Very reserved person, I guess, for lack of a better term. Very keeps to himself. Which,
That's,
you know, for better or worse on that. Like, I love him, but like I've known him and worked with him for 14 years now, and sometimes it feels like I'm still only getting to know him now.
Yeah, finding you guys was how I got here in the first place, because I'd lost track of, everything for ages. And then I stumbled on the first playthrough of Link to the Past, because my phone was on the fritz at the time, and so I didn't have the, I had gotten my retro consoles, the classics. And so I was trying to basically remember my knowledge of Link to the Past, and I couldn't remember a heart piece, and I didn't have my bookmarks, so I had to go hunting, and the video popped up. It's like when I did my research, I was like, oh, okay. Because, I'd pulled up LP Archive back in as early as '08. So I've known who you were for ages now. So I was familiar with your content.
Seen the mess that was Kirby Superstar.
I don't think I've actually watched that all the way through, which is weird because when you put I don't know, as a Kirby ping tuber, I might have to just in general.
Nah, it's pretty bad. So I did multiplayer with I did online multiplayer in ZSNES with a bunch of people from I guess before the subforum. And one of the more infamous episodes was where I did a Great Cave Offensive with someone, and partways through I had ordered pizza and it showed up during the recording.
Oh god.
So I in fact had to go get go get the pizza during the recording, and I ate it during the recording. And because this was the beginning of video LPs, like there was no editing. I didn't edit that out. So I'm just like, now I look back and I'm like, oh my god, you fucking idiot. But it's like this one weird thing that just comes up every now and then. I forget who it was. It was like, it wasn't Cynics. Was it Scarboy? It was someone, because I think I had Beef on one of the episodes. I mean, Beef was the one that taught everyone about using Camtasia Studio to record, and there was editing in that, but I didn't know how to do it. And I was a university student at the time, so I both had a lot of time on my hands and not enough time on my hands.
Yeah. Nah, we're gonna run that one back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I was afraid that was gonna happen. Alright, it's not over yet.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tight one though. You're gonna have to juggle on every step, basically. If you can, you'll get the condensed steps, which is your best chance. But no, I think it's too late now, unless he gets really caught in condensed steps.
Nope, almost.
Yeah.
Oops. Honey, you were asking about what project? You mean what emote? Or...
No, I just assumed because I don't
Mm-mm.
Hello there.
Shotgun Dirge, thank you for the follow. I still feel like it's probably a little too early to start talking about the 750 follower goal, which will be a Castlevania marathon stream.
Hello there.
Ooh.
Salem the Cat, thank you for the follow.
Which type? Metroidvania, the classic, or both?
I've been doing classics when I do my marathon follower celebration ones. So basically, I'm thinking 1, 3, and 4.
Okay,
Hey,
good set.
Galvantulus, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna use 3's the Japanese version too because I'm not crazy.
Music.
I was
I think there's a hack version after that at this point that combines both of them, so you get the English translation and you still get the better music.
oh, I think I might actually have that one. Come to think of it. Huge fan of Castlevania music, and of course of the games. I own the Anniversary Collection.
Oh yeah, and that has both of them too. So.
Yeah, I might use the Anniversary Collection for that too. But I just watched Mr. Arnite do all 4 of the original games, Deathless.
Arnite's nuts. I don't know how he did them all with no dying. If he died, he reset all 4, right?
Yep, that's right.
The man is insane.
Yeah, I mean, I stumbled on him when he was doing Turtles in Time, Deathless. It's completely by accident. I'm like, this is crazy. This is gonna take him forever. Wow, it did in like a week and a half.
Yeah, Turtles in Time, Deathless isn't too bad. It's still like Slash is probably your hardest part.
What's wild is I have done a Turtles game Deathless. I actually, once upon a time, on hardware, back in probably about 1990, I did Ninja Turtles 2 Damageless.
Dang, nice.
Yeah, it's like, it was one of those things where, you know how it is when you're a kid at that age, and it's like, oh, you can have one console, and we're not going to buy you a bunch of games, and you're not old enough to have a job, and blah, 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 so I had Turtles 2, and I had a bunch of other games, but I really loved Turtles 2, and so I just started challenging myself. I've done a couple of streams where I've, tried to get my practice back in, but, things interfere, and it's like, that's something I really got to be able to put the hammer down on and really just spend a bunch of time on in order to do it. But I did do Mega Man 3 Deathless recently.
Oh, that's also very impressive, especially considering how long Mega Man 3 is.
Yeah, I was kind of proud of myself. Yeah, it only took 2 streams to do, and like a total of about, I think, 4 to 5 hours of game time. Because, everybody loves Mega Man 4, and they should. But I'm a defender of 3. It was the first one I owned, so, you know, I've always got a soft spot for it.
Yeah, that was the first one I played through because of the original series, because I borrowed it off of a friend. I forget what game I even traded him, but it was something like that. I borrowed Mega Man 3 off him. I probably gave him like River City Ransom. But I just remember it being so cool because like I had only played through Mega Man X, which I loved X, but
Oh, X is so good. I've now played through the first 7 X games. I haven't gotten to 8 yet.
Mega Man 8 or X8?
X8.
I like X8 a lot. And maybe that's just because X7 was so bad. But I thought X8 was all right. It does some cool things. It definitely has some fun with it, but it is still a little stiff. So I wouldn't say it's my favorite Mega Man X, but I'd say it's up there.
Yeah, my understanding is that it's a big step up from 7.
Yeah. Plus, it has my favorite Maverick name, Bamboo Pandemonium.
Oh my god.
It's just a powerful ass name.
Now I'm gonna run that one back.
Yeah, I think you may just want to skip the headbutt on that one then. Yeah. Eventually you get to a point where if you're just off timing, like you'll actually give him a head start if you hit him. Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. Look at you, look at you.
Still ahead of me, but not by much. I might be okay here.
You might pull this off. I think you still have one more. Yeah, you got another length of tunnel.
Nope.
That's the hit I'm always worried about. That's the rough one. There you go.
I think that's probably not gonna work.
You're gonna be very close.
The rat.
Pandemonium's great, but it's no Gigabolt Man Award. That's also a powerful one. That one's also great.
I love the whole was it 5? X5 that has the Guns N' Roses names?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just so twisted.
It's just really funny. And apparently it was suggested of all people by the voice actress for Claire Redfield. Because I think she was... I forget what the whole story was. I think, was it she was dating the person who was doing, like, the English translation or something like that?
Wild.
The other thing I find funny is that she was the actress for Lunette in The Big Comfy Couch. She was the clown girl.
Wow. That's
I know,
pretty
so
wild.
it's like, shit's weird. Everyone gets into things in weird ways.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'd never played a Resident Evil game at all until shortly before my hiatus. Negatron and I decided to play 5 together, which is how Wesker has become such a big part of my channel now.
I feel it on that.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know what caused me to cue in on it, but yeah, then I decided to do a version of the voice. It's complete global saturation. And now I do it pretty much every time I feel like it. I'm a Wesker main on Dead by Daylight, you know.
I keep forgetting he's in that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those weird things where it's like, oh, you know what, I think I could do this voice. It's going to be a little different than the regular voice because I'm putting a little bit more diabolical and a little less unhinged.
Well,
But you know,
like he's supposed to be like completely unhinged in the first place. He's just supposed to be like, I'm trying to pretend I'm a completely normal individual, but really at this point I just fucking hate everything. So it just accelerates from there basically for him.
yeah.
He's like, he seems at the beginning just so smooth, calm, and collected, and it's just the farther along, like, Chris goes to beating his shit, and he just starts losing it.
Chris. Yes, I can't do any of the yelling things because I don't yell, you know, in general, and typically it hurts my throat if I do. Hey, Psych.
Yo, Psych. Hope you're doing good, bud.
Oh, I've worked some seriously odd hours in my time, believe you me. There was a point where I was getting up at 2:30 in the morning to work at 4.
Ugh.
Yeah, you want to talk about messing with your brain chemistry, that'll do it.
The worst job I had, well, I say worst in the sense of, like, time-wise. The worst I had was I worked a job that was 7 days on, 7 days off, 12-hour shifts. And
Ew.
every week it alternated between 7:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m.
That's
so
horrible.
you would do a week of the PM shift, and then you would get a week off, and then you had to be on for the day shift. So it kept, like, that really fucked up my whole body doing that, because I did that for at least a year. But that's also the only reason I was able to do the Runaway Guys, was because they gave me so much overtime, because that's definitely more than the amount of hours per week you're supposed to work. So I had
a little
so
bit.
much vacation time banked up, I just kept using that to go to conventions while we recorded stuff and started doing throwing controllers.
Oh, yep, Gex, you've been there. You know you're dealing with it now. Yeah, I worked at the airport, and yeah, airports kind of start functional. First flights are going out at 6 a.m., so you gotta be staffed before that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I hated that job, although it did do a lot for me because it paid well. Stuck around there for 13 years. Ah, shit.
Yeah, I think this one's over. Oh,
Probably.
done. See, the weird thing is, like, he can clip through those platforms unless they're on screen, so it just kind of makes his AI go really weird.
I think that's about maybe where I lost him in that one practice run.
Psych says, I only worked a single day at a Tim Hortons, and that was enough. I was like, nope, that shit ain't for me. No, I don't want it for that.
Yeah, I think we've all been there at least once.
I've seen too many pissy customers at Tim Hortons to ever want to work there. Excuse me, I asked for a double decaf with mocha, and you did not give me any of that? I would like to see your manager.
That's what I imagine working at a Starbucks is like, too.
Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
That's one of the wonderful things about being from Detroit is because of our proximity to the border, we've had Tim Hortons here for years before they expanded.
Tim Hortons has kind of become like such a letdown up here now because they eventually got bought out by whatever Burger King's parent company is. I think it's like Yum, but that might be KFC's. They've basically been like cutting corners on food costs and everything, and it's just not the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I think Yum is Taco Bell and KFC. I think you're right there.
Yeah,
I think Burger King might be its own thing, but I do remember reading about the merger and the buyout rather, and that's like, yeah, it was basically they bought out Tim Hortons as an excuse to move their HQ to Canada as a tax dodge.
Restaurant
Like that.
Brands International owns them. It was formed in 2014 by the $12.5 billion merger between American fast food restaurant chain Burger King and Canadian coffee shop and restaurant chain Tim Hortons. Now they own Popeyes. I saw something about Firehouse Subs too.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, subsidiaries: Burger King, Tim Hortons, Popeyes, and Firehouse Subs. Which that's wild, because I love Firehouse Subs, but like, there's barely any in Canada.
We just got Firehouse the other day, because where we live now, oh my god, everything is in such a short distance.
Oh, that's the best when you move to somewhere and it's like, oh, I have options now.
Oh yeah, and you know I've always been from the city. I grew up in suburban Detroit. It's it's 12 million people. Everything is within some decently reasonable distance. Whereas Freya grew up in small town Illinois. So this is a complete culture shock.
Yeah, you want to hear about that? Because I can always spell to you guys something.
The best thing about this though is that because where we live now is not an area that either of us has lived before, we both get to learn about it together. Dead.
Put it to you this way, most of the commodities around here, like
Lindsay says, I'm
Shit.
still just hyped that you live near a functioning Steak and Shake, Cons.
hours to get.
Yeah, we did just learn we lived near a functioning Steak and Shake.
I like
So-
how you have to specify functioning because there's so many dysfunctional Steak and Shakes out there.
Yeah, when I mentioned because Leedsy lives in the across town from me, but relatively close. Like I say, it's a decent drive, or will be. But so we've hung out a few times, and she got all excited when I happened to mention that we went to Steak and Shake for dinner a few nights ago with Kidstantine. Fuck. The rat. It's always the rat.
No, I think this run's done. There's no way.
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, Johnny Rockets. I think I've only been to them once. I don't think we have any here.
Oh, Johnny Rockets is so good.
Johnny Rockets.
I mean, it's just diner food. It's literally just diner food, but it's just tasty diner food.
Yeah, I think there was one out because I've seen the buildings. I know what they look like because it's retro.
It's retro 50s diner aesthetic.
Yeah,
They've got like the little jukeboxes on the tables and everything.
I think I might have been to one of those outside Chicago once. But
We went to one in Atlanta like a month or two ago when we were at a convention.
And then two nearby, one of
Oh, good chance to catch up, maybe? No.
no. I think there may have been one out in one of the western suburbs of Wixom, because there's a building that looks like it should have been that at one point out there.
Psych is saying, tempted to boot Battletoads and see how far I can get before Rat Race ends.
Look, last time we did this, Eisen booted up the game and started and finished before I was done. But Eisen had practiced, and I hadn't. This time we are... I mean, we're 2 hours in and we're on the third last level, and we're gonna zip through Klingerwinger. So
So really, it's just going to be Rat Race and Revolution that slows it down at this point.
pretty much.
Because Queen Fight's basically a gimme. Especially if you have unlimited lives.
Yeah, the checkpoint.
That should buy you a little bit of time there, maybe. This might be one you might want to rewind on, because I think this is going to be your best shot right now.
Yeah, let's run it back. Let's run it back to here. That's what I wanted. Ah! No. Oh, yeah, that was messed up.
For first timers, is co-op a bad idea? For Battletoads, yeah, you won't finish the game in co-op.
Nope, you sure won't. Oops.
You'll have a couple stages where it's kind of easy and not that bad, and then Turbo Tunnel onwards where you realize, oh, this is not meant to be done by two people at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Psych points out, on the North American version, you won't be able to beat level 11 because there's a glitch that kills off player 2. But as long as you still have continues, you can still bring them back for stage 12.
Ah, right. Come on, I gotta make that one. Damn it. Battletoads is a well-designed game with no flaws. True.
The best version of Battletoads to play is the Japanese version for the most part because they give you more lives to start with and they adjust the difficulty on some things. Ooh.
Ah, the Soul
Very close,
Killer.
very close. You're not gonna sneak that in. The kick is so slow.
Yeah. Just off by a hair. If I can hit him with one more headbutt, I'm all set. Oh, that's not gonna work it. There's a reason this part was very prominent in the trailer for the stream.
Have you seen the Battletoads cartoon pilot? Oh yeah, no, long time ago.
Yeah, very long time ago. Yeah.
I think Beef and Beatus did like a riff of that, didn't they? I forget.
I think so.
No.
So close. Yeah. That's not gonna make it either. Yeah, this freaking rat, man. We're so close.
Ooh, if that had hit, I think you would have had it. Maybe.
Maybe. So you're saying there's a chance?
Not
Not like that. So close. All right, we're there now, I think.
Yeah, this is your best shot.
Yep, that's how to do it.
As long as I don't get electrocuted.
Boom!
Booyah! Now, hopefully, nice, you got it.
All right. Hey, General. How's it going? Yeah, first try, exactly.
Flawless.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
I think you can
Gift
do
we've got
down
gift subs
into
on
the
the
ground.
horizon.
Yo, Xenoperson, thank you for the 5 gift subs. To Uncle Carmine, fan of toast. Mr. L1193, Timer 1, and Rusty Rabbit. Thank you so very much. All the subs and bits are all going to help us recoup our moving expenses, because holy crap is it tough to move in America these days.
It's just tough to move, period. Last move I did was way too pricey, so I'm glad we've been in this house for so long.
Yeah, I miss my house.
Did you guys move to
Unfortunately-
another house, or did you move into like a townhouse apartment?
We got an apartment. Yeah, unfortunately, when I got divorced, the law basically states that she's entitled to 50% no matter what.
Yeah.
It's no fault. So I had to buy her out of the house, and we owed too much money on it. So I had to lose it.
Fair.
All right,
All
Klinger
right.
Winger.
Klinger Winger. Now, I don't know what the code is you have on Klinger Winger.
I have it to where it gets it puts the eyeball all the way back.
Oh, it just doesn't move.
No, it moves. Actually, I think. Yeah.
Okay, that's definitely moving.
It puts it at distance that it's not going to catch up to you at all times. Beatus! Yo, hey! Thank you for the raid, my dude! Welcome to Battletoads! His 608 run repeated. And John is here.
Hey, you doing, Beatus?
Hey, Weirdo, thank you so much for the follow. It is Yonder Klinger Winger. How did the seed go? I hope it went well. I think based on when I left, I'd say you did probably around the ballpark of when you typically of your typical times. A little bit, maybe a bit more on the higher end. Unforced AGA 1? Wow. Little North 3. That's not too bad. And there we go.
That is a lot more reasonable way to do that stage. Holy cow.
Yeah, I know, right? And we just saved ourselves 2 hours.
To be fair, it looked like you did a pretty good job on that. I didn't see you slowing down all that much.
Yeah, I mean, you know. It's amazing how much different it is when you're not under the pressure of knowing that a single mistake is going to fuck you completely.
Fair.
Oh, we have plenty of other games for that.
Didn't visit Shack Tool shit seed. Oh my god.
Good old Shack Tool. My PB, actually, I visited Shack Tool, and if I hadn't, I would have broken 3 hours, which would have been great. And that's the funny thing. My whole Twitch journey started with, you know, vanilla Link to the Past, and now I've played the randomizers so much, I can't imagine playing vanilla anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, Super Metroid, I got really into Super Metroid. And I always play that randomized now, so I'm like, I don't know how to play this the regular way anymore.
Yeah.
What's the intended path? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's like I'm always trying to work my head around what Tracker wants. And welcome to the revolution.
Here we go.
Now it's time to eat some shit.
Love this track. Stage idea is so cool, but god, is it so frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's mean. One wrong move and off you go. Which, of course, particularly on brand with Battletoads.
Yep. A stage in need of about one more checkpoint. Fickle, I think you could probably use at least 2, but you know what? I feel you. One more would do a world of difference, because that last checkpoint is so long.
Oh god, and the yellow cloud is just absolute hellscape. Nope! Right through it.
Definitely one of the best looking stages in the entire console. Well, I mean, like, the cool scrolling effect is, like, no other game really did that for the NES.
Yeah, this was a unique thing to see and feel the first time. It's like, it's just not a thing you saw.
I think Kirby's Adventure did. Oh, yeah, no, it has a tower that does something similar, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does. Not quite to the extent of this, though. Off you go.
First game of Battletoads was 1991. When did Kirby's Adventure come out?
Kirby didn't debut until 1992.
Yeah, so this predates... oh, yeah, here it came out in 1993. Kirby's Adventure, not Dreamland.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so 2-year gap between the two.
And yeah, imagine that. Imagine that I know my Kirby lore. Not just in-game lore, but I know time frames. It's like, well, you know.
Castellian also did a similar tower effect, right?
Oh, shit.
Didn't Super Ghouls and Ghosts do this too? Oh, yeah, but that's a SNES game.
Yep.
And that was close to launch. Was that a 92 game?
It might have been. Weirdly, I've never played Ghouls and Ghosts. I did play Ghosts and Goblins on What the F recently, I want to say.
Oh wow, that was a 91 game as well. Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
But still, I guess that makes sense because the whole big thing of the SNES was Mode 7 and all the sprite scaling.
Oh, yeah. I remember the big Mode 7 game for me was Empire Strikes Back on the SNES.
Do you just love brutally difficult games or something? Like, you doing this, you got that going for you?
They have to follow Cautious Optimist. I guess maybe I have a weird love for some of this stuff. One of my earlier follower streams.
Hello there.
Lee's
Oh,
like,
Evil
dude,
Wolf
Johnny
520,
Spears, he
thank you
just
for
hates
follow.
himself. I ask him why all the time.
Yeah,
You're one. Oh no, I'm
oh.
getting called out too. You're one to
One
talk.
of-
Look, just because I grew up on Ninja Gaiden and NES Turtles 1 and all that other nonsense.
Look, here's the thing. I absolutely love the Ninja Gaiden NES series.
Me too. I remember seeing one of my cousins playing it when I was really young. I'm like, oh, this looks cool. I want to try this someday. I was way too young to play that kind of game.
2 is my best one by far.
2 is the easiest of the 3, I would say.
Unless you play the Japanese 3.
Oh, yeah, Japanese 3 in that, by that logic, yeah.
And it is... I did do the Ninja Gaiden trilogy and the Super Star Wars trilogy for some previous follower goal streams. I feel like the pot is calling the kettle black. Yeah, I was I was a rental kid, so they were definitely trying to keep me renting.
Same here. That's what got me through a bunch of games like Arrow the Acrobat.
The original Final Fantasy for me.
Ooh, I rented Chrono Trigger and Earthbound. I beat both of those on rentals. So, because the place we had was one store you would rent per night. Another store you also rented per night, unless you specifically got it on Saturdays. Then they always closed on Sundays, so you got an extra day for free.
Ah, smart.
So I would always try to rent there, and basically had to hope no one deleted my save if I didn't get it back the next weekend.
Yeah, see, that was my whole thing with Final Fantasy 1, because like I didn't want to take the chance, so yeah, I rented it for 9 days so I could beat it.
Nice.
3-day rentals.
My parents would not let me rent games during the weekdays. They actually limited my gameplay time on weekdays very highly because I had a Tetris effect happen. And
Oh, God.
I had been playing Donkey Kong 94, so Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. And as I was going to school one day, my mom drove me, and I heard the voice in my head, because I've been playing it so much, I'd heard the voice of Pauline screaming like, help, help. And I was like, Mom, do you hear something? And she's like, what? No, I heard like someone screaming. I'm like, it sounded like the game screaming. She's like, oh, you've been playing games too much. You're not allowed to play games for a while now. So I narked on myself, unfortunately, but...
Oops.
Yeah, so that was when they were like, you're playing too many games. Like, we're going to severely limit the time you playing games. And eventually they realized it was pointless and let off on it.
Yeah, what's funny is my parents still are not... I mean, I'm 46 years old. My parents are still like, yeah, about the fact that I play video games at all.
No, my parents are still, they're miffed that, like, playing games is my job. They're like, you doing good? You doing okay? And meanwhile, she's like, she's had people, she'll go to, like, little conventions every now and then in the area, and they'll have, like, a YouTuber there from where we live. And she's like, oh, my son does that too. Like, he goes by this name. He's like, oh, I know that name. I'm like, oh. She's like, oh, so you're actually like well known. I'm impressed. I'm like, yeah. Why do you think this is my job, Mom?
Yeah, seriously.
Gotta be at that level.
It's like, look, you know, was it year before last, I think, during Coliseum, you passed the 100,000 follower mark. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It's like 6 figures.
It's wild.
Yeah, you're very fortunate. I definitely
There's
definitely
still
say
points
that.
I wish I had kind of pushed on some things more. I actually kind of wished I had pushed more on YouTube a lot more. But admittedly, and this is the one thing that I both thank and kind of shake my fist at Something Awful for. Something Awful, the LP subforum, had a big thing about like internet fame because they always joked about it because, you know, Something Awful like everything ironically or made fun of everything.
Yeah.
So they always made fun of people who did like internet fame shit or tried to become e-famous because of playing games. So I always kind of like stayed level because of that, because like, you know, you get made fun of by your friends enough, you're just like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be taking this so seriously. But then the people that kind of shrugged all that off and took it seriously actually did very well for themselves. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Did I make the wrong call? Plus, I also had local friends that were just like, they would like to mess with me because of that too. So they'd be at conventions and they would just suddenly yell out, "Oh my God, is that Proton Jon?" And like, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Don't do that. That's fucking embarrassing. And then one convention we went to, I think it was SakuraCon in Seattle. It was just me and a friend in the vendor's hall just buying games, looking at games. And my friend did that out loud. And someone actually walked up and said, "Oh my God, are you actually Proton Jon?" I'm like, yeah. And then he just walked up to me, looked me up and down, like point blank to my face, and goes, "Wow."
Oh my lord.
Wow. And then starts walking away going, "Wow." And I'm like, Chris, this is why I tell you not to do this shit. So, and at that point, they stopped. But no, I don't know. I wish I had pushed on some things a lot harder. But at the same time, I think I'm grateful that it kept me very grounded.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy to not be grounded in this field. It is
Yeah.
very easy to not be grounded in this field.
I have unfortunately met a couple of people that kind of believe their own bullshit.
Yeah.
So needless to say, I didn't have good interactions with those people. It's like, yeah, you know, you guys, come on. But largely, I would say my experience over the last 4 years here has been overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah, I mean, like, it just depends on the group you're in, honestly. Like the retro community scene, a lot of the former SALPers, they're all fairly chill, honestly.
Yeah, I've I was very fortunate to basically start by falling in with Beef and and Psych, because like when I found because I wound up on Twitch on account of Coliseum in 19, I think it was. Yeah, in 19 or whatever, the second one I think it is.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And because I was following the TRG channel, and you guys were uploading all the segments, and we actually we got to the segment with Jared, 8-bit drummer, and the donation goal for him to do Through the Fire and the Flames, and of course I love Through the Fire and the Flames because I love metal. And there's the note on the video that says, yeah, we can't upload this to YouTube, but it's still on John's Twitch. Like, oh. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and sign up for Twitch. That's literally the entire reason I'm here, is because I wanted to see that.
That's wild.
Yep. It's like my Twitch birthday and the day I followed you are the same one.
Well, I'm flattered. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Even if it was mostly for Jared.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point I was like, I should be watching more. Anyway, it took me a while to realize that when the app didn't default have notifications on for me for some reason. But yeah, I followed you and Tim and Psych all on the same day. I
Nice.
think I found Psych on day one. and then Beef like right after. It took me a little longer to find Beatus because I kept searching for Diabetes, and I didn't know he was going as the underscore Beatus at that point. I had to have somebody tell me. But yeah, so I wound up with.
Sorry, you go ahead.
I wound up just kind of falling in with the group there as such. You know, I met Oozeworm and MC through Psych and Pan as well. Rejax, you know, all these really awesome people that I know.
I was laughing at Flare Swordsman some of the people in the chat have been talking about something awful. Shadowhog says, like, it's pretty wild how Something Awful is so well known for being patrolic and hostile, but then so many of the SA crowd mellowed the hell out in recent years. Yeah, once you leave the site, you're kind of like, eh. You kind of mellow out a bit. But there's also a joke. I've heard a couple different jokes. Flare Sword says one of them. I think the joke goes that there are two paths out of Something Awful: right-wing MAGA head or socialist furry. I always heard it was you either became like, yeah, a right-winger or you became like a trans person. I always heard that was the joke. Wow. I also heard furry as well. I always heard, and socialist as well. So there's like some combination of the three. Trans and furry have a lot of overlap. That's also fair.
Yeah, Something Awful was something that I considered signing up for on, you know, several occasions, but I just, you know, I was very low on money at the time, and even though it was only a one-time fee, I just didn't pony up.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's hard to ask someone to want to pay to be on a web forum, especially nowadays, but back then, it was unheard of. That was kind of both the appeal of Something Awful was that it had like a gatekeep, so like you usually kept out the riffraff. But at the same time, somehow it also attracted the riffraff because of that.
True facts. Nah, I knew that fucked up. Kind of weird that I'm having this much trouble with the first checkpoint, and yet here we are.
I mean, you're still on the last stage. That's still the important thing.
Yeah.
There's not really much reason to now, but it's definitely chiller than I was led to believe, though maybe that's because I stay off GBS. I mean, you gotta stay off GBS, you gotta stay off, FIAD, and there was another form that if you just wanted to have a chill time, you basically avoided like the plague, and I can't remember which one that was at this point.
Oh yeah, Battletoads trying to claw back, get those deaths that we lost, that we didn't have because of the blow through Klinger Winger.
You're at 190 right now, so you're doing all right comparatively. Because you said you were at 400 by the time you got to Rat Race. Or was it Klinger Winger you were at 400 last time? Something
like that. I was in the high 500s by the time I reached the Dark Queen. And then, yeah, I think I died like 10 or 11 times to her, and that's how we got to 608.
I only came back for a quick visit the day Low-Tax died. It's funny how many people came back out of the woodwork when he fucking passed away.
Appropriate, if ever there was a time.
Yeah. What a life that guy led.
Oh, God.
All I remember is, like, supporting the GoFundMe for his, like, kids.
Yeah.
Which I think is what actually brought so many people together. Just as one last fuck you to him.
Shit. Double shit.
Ah, you went for the stick.
Gotta have the stick. Pico learned that the hard way.
Patty, as he goes by now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, so he's just Patty, P-A-T-T-Y on Twitch now. He's full-time streamer.
I've heard of him. I didn't know that was the same guy.
Yep, same guy. He just changed the name because he's like, you know, Peacock 44444 just is so weird to search up. So Patty's much easier.
Thank you, Hun, for the gift sub to Psych.
We've got gift subs on the horizon.
Patty's the
And
only guy I
Pokey.
know of that got banned from being at GDQ.
I couldn't tell who Polky gifted that sub to. We got a hype train brewing.
It's to Timo Kinnunen.
Well, that's an interesting one. Sounds like Kimmo Timonen, the hockey player, but
That might be
inverted.
the joke. That might be the joke.
It's an interesting player to make that joke with. I'll say that much. He was a decent enough player, but I didn't find him super memorable. I mean, I remember him obviously, but
Yeah, sometimes you never know what name's gonna stick with you.
true. I did actually search a couple of baseball players earlier whose names stuck with me. I used to frequent Deadspin and Gawker before they got destroyed by, venture capital
Buyouts. Yeah.
and Hulk Hogan.
And right, because they got sued by Hogan. I forgot about that. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, that fucking guy, man. I tell you what. That was when I came into using Constantine as my name. I actually started by using a bad sex pun as my name, because there was the cornerback for the Raiders for several years, Nandi Asumoga. So yeah, I was known as Asumoga to Mouth. Yeah, because I was a real dickhead.
Nice.
At least you acknowledged it. You can proud of it.
Did you just say at least you admit it?
Yeah, that's right. Agent Pooh. Yeah, I got into reading Constantine Hellblazer comics somewhere in there, and I'm like, you know what?
Look, do you want me to bop him?
But we're talking about this being like 2014 or something. This has been a while now. I've had the Constantine identity for some time. Oh, shit!
Gift subs on the horizon.
Oh, how people came up with their
Ships,
usernames.
please.
Hey Woods, thank you for the gift sub to Gex. Well, we're kind of moving forward on that 69 goal. I don't actually remember what the sub goal is off the top of my head. Exclamation sub goal though, if you want to bring up the doc, folks. That's why the document is there, because I don't always remember.
Let's see here. Silent Hill.
Ah, yes. I've never played a Silent Hill game, and it's due time.
It is due time.
So, yep. Looks like our sub points
It's
need
pieces
about
winning
30.
goals.
Yeah, everything on there is stuff I've never played and want to.
You've never played through Star Fox or Ocarina of Time?
Not 64. I played Star Fox 64 a little bit for What the F, because Polky wanted to do won a bingo and wanted Star Fox. So I have a touch of experience on it, but that's about it right now. Of course, one of the things I'm really hoping one of these times I'll hear about is a release for FF7 Rebirth on Steam, so I can actually get that. That may interrupt your regularly scheduled programming, folks.
I mean, you said Rebirth or
Yeah.
Remake?
Rebirth.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh,
that
the
was second
cloud.
one, right? Oh, you made
Yeah.
it to the cloud. I'm at this point with gaming where I want to play through certain games, but I just hate the time commitment now. Like all my friends played through Rebirth. I played the remake and I liked it for the most part, but Rebirth is just, I keep hearing it's so freaking long. I'm just like,
I actually read something recently where somebody decided to play Rebirth and do the side quests after they beat the game,
yeah.
and they felt like that was the better experience for them. That the side quest then felt like a reward.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
Don't-
I can see that.
Don't
sort of
those
thing.
like give you like bonuses? I guess you wouldn't know because you haven't played it. But
No, and I'm trying my damnedest to avoid anything regarding it, regarding the outcome, because I am a enormous FF7 fan from way back. I still have the Versus Books strategy guide that came out right as it released. I wrote
Nice.
addendums and notes to that guide because it was incomplete. My first true Let's Play was FF7.
ooh, you started long.
Well, I mean, I was playing. Well, that was the time I was out of work at that point, so I had a whole bunch of extra time while the kiddo was in school.
Okay, that's
So, yeah. So I was doing it during the day. But yeah, I mean, it was a 9-parter in the end, and that's 100%ing it. You know, I did everything. And then, you know, on off time, I completed all the achievements for it, because that's the sort of person I can be. Not for everything, mind you. I'm not like Beef, who will put in the work to platinum everything he plays.
yeah. I can't do that anymore. I passed that point.
Me too.
I just like a game. I have to love, and I mean love, a game to want to put in the effort to finish it, or to,
Yeah.
sorry, not to finish it, to get all the platinum trophies or whatever. But because like I love Gears of War, I love that franchise, but like I don't think I've got a single platinum on any of them simply because like I don't have the patience to go for all the achievements.
Oh yeah, no, it's legendary. I think it's GOW2 that has that explicitly insane achievement that has like so many conditions attached to it.
I mean, that's also the one that's got to like kill like 1 million enemies or something like that. It's like seriously 2.0. Yeah, that's the one. What the hell was that achievement?
But what was funny is when Beef and I did when we did the Arkham Origins platinum set, because I did a Let's Play of it later. But when he did the platinum set, because Arkham Origins had multiplayer content, and the multiplayer content was part of the trophies. And this is 2020, and everything we saw said that the multiplayer servers for Origins were shut down in 2016. They weren't, as it turned out, which was extremely wild. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
there's no VODs. He didn't save the VODs, but we did manage to get 10 people together so we could get a lobby put together, so that, as it turns out, both of us could get the multiplayer achievements. It was this literal thing where it's like, okay, because it required like group things to happen. Like, everybody into the pool, everybody out of the pool.
When I used to work at a game store, one of my coworkers was like that all the time. He would go on to like True Achievements or Xbox 360 achievements, stuff like that, and he would look for groups or games that were just about to lose their multiplayer. Like I think he's got all the achievements in like some NBA 2K game, despite never playing the series, simply because the server was going down, so they decided to do it. I found that Gears of War achievement I was talking about, seriously 2.0, kill 100,000 enemies in any mode. And the first note I see underneath it is, after completing the game plus horde mode and playing online, I had about 3,000 kills.
Oh my god.
So yeah, like there's achievements and then there's just
Look at this thing you can follow.
grinding.
Ah, shit.
Oh, that was death number 200, it looks like.
No, still, we're 1/3 of the deaths that it took last time, and we're on the final stage and the third to last checkpoint. Or is it second to last?
I think there's one more in this stage, and then obviously stage 13.
Yeah, the green disappearing platforms that go straight up, I know are a checkpoint.
Yeah. And that's, I believe, the final one. Green cloud.
I wish I had a stick right about now.
No, I don't think you get... Well, you do get another one later, but...
Yeah, when we get to the faces. Timing. Alright, that's better. Die, you bastard. Dive bomb. Frick.
Oh, dang it.
Nuts.
I think
Yeah,
you
we'll
can
get-
also do the running tackle into him, and that, like, does fast damage to him.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right.
I mean,
But at this point, I think I feel like I want to play it safe.
Yeah, that's fair.
And we are, I think, to a point here where I'm also willing to rewind this section. Hut.
Oh, this part. Okay.
This part. No.
Oh.
Bullshit game. Really?
I think there's just a point where it has no hitbox, and it's deceptively early on that.
Yeah, I think that's... Think of that, you're right. Come on. Come on, get up there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nonsense. Nope, nope, nope. I should have trusted myself there. Nope, no, 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 Rash. There you go. Stay put.
I think this is checkpoint if you make it.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
Is it not? Oh, because the blower, I'm not sure.
There we go. Phew. Stick.
Damn faces.
Yeah, what a freaking thing to have. This
Okay,
I think
that's
is the
the
checkpoint.
checkpoint.
All right, now.
Almost there.
Yep, we are getting there. Ah, shit.
That's so dirty to put the face as an insta-kill trap that you might not be aware of right before the checkpoint.
Om nom. Shiza.
You're almost there, buddy. You're doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah, we are doing pretty well, I'd say. Okay. Oh fuck! Did it again.
It's like game over to an intruder excluder. He was actually still playing along.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna die, Game Over Anywhere, Intruder Excluder is the place. All right, now I didn't run right into his mouth. Insert your vor joke here. Do not insert your vor joke here. Oh no.
We've been on the internet way too long, haven't we?
We have. I do have a literal Jackbox stream that is entitled Vor Machine. Piss. I don't remember who I need to blame that one on. I want to say that one was Leedsy's fault. I could be wrong though.
Hulk says, I mean, the Kirby thing does not help.
Point. Hey, Rito.
Lead says, I did not originate the Vor machine. What a sentence. Sounds like a Werner Herzog sentence. I did not originate the Vor machine.
I did not do the Void Machine. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I would like to see the baby. Hey, Ryudo, how you doing?
I seen you on
I thought you
earlier,
missed
Rito.
I thought you missed that grab for a second there.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I thought so too. No. No. Oh, that's mean. I'm gonna let it come back around.
Yeah. Now.
No. I was about to say, it's like, this is actually the first time I've ever had that sort of problem with that.
I think you're supposed to line it up with like the super light part. Oh, you're at the wrong.
Here we go. I don't. Can I kill the cloud?
You
I don't think I
cannot kill
can.
this guy. You just have to do the rest of the platform with him bugging you.
Fuzz
You have to
nuggets.
go like insanely fast, basically.
It's really is a case of it's time for memorization.
Yep. You can get him stuck on the loop like you do right now. You're doing pretty good.
Oh shit. I hate that how the bottom
Barely
just
high enough.
doesn't exist. Yeah.
Is that it?
There we
That's
go.
It.
Let's go. Oh hey.
Right.
And rip. The old Ultimate Quarter Muncher scene. I mean, spot the lie.
Yeah.
I did play the Battletoads arcade game, and boy, yeah, that's a game I really wish was actually finished. I did figure that if I could get out of here with about half the deaths, I'd be a happy guy. Where'd you go? Meow. Come here. Ugh. Oh, now she's just kicking my ass. Why am I attacking the tornado? I know better than that. Butts.
You're close. You're close. Let's see if you can do this under 225 deaths.
Ugh. Now if that happens. Oh, 222 would be great. Ugh.
You're on 222 right now, it looks like, so.
Which means I have to not take any more damage. got greedy.
I respect it, though. I respect it.
Come on there. Oh, whatever. There we go.
Nice. There you go. 223 still pretty respectable. 224 is pretty respectable.
Gift subs on the horizon.
Yes.
Activate the ship's laser.
Oh, Isaac, thank you for 5 gift subs. Let's see who'd that go to. Everfrost Samoyed, Beak, Professor Hammerrad,
We've got
Switch
gift subs on the
64
horizon.
Us, and
Activate the ship's
Ryudo. Thank you so very much. 224.
Psych made
We've got
terror
gift
tubes.
subs on the horizon. Activate the ship's laser.
Hey, Streamlabs, why are you being like that? Oh, we saved, in fact,
We've got gift subs on the horizon.
384 deaths from last time. That's a
Damn,
significant
that was an
change.
impressive improvement.
Whew.
You lucky sack of fucking asshole!
Okay,
Gift subs
Flair.
on the horizon.
We'll take that as skill though. There was a little bit of skill involved. And a little bit of luck and a little bit of rewinding.
We've got gift subs
Oh
on the
my
horizon.
goodness.
Activate the ship's laser.
I could have sworn I'd figured out why Streamlabs was being like that, and yet here we are. Yeah, there we go though.
And that's it. You got it. Nicely done.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Now do it in the damage shuffler, Figgle says.
No, I don't want. Don't feel like it. Oh my god. Can you even imagine? Holy shit biscuit. Oh man, though, that was a heck of a adventure. I am so very happy. Thank you all so much for coming out. Drop that follow if you haven't already, folks. I really appreciate it. And of course, and I can't say this enough. Thank you, John, for taking time to come by. Meat Gets Dirty, thank you for the follow.
It was a good time. It's good to actually get to know you.
Yeah, I've been wanting to find a opportunity to actually get to talk to you, and I'm glad we were able to have that happen.
Activate the ship's laser.
And you just got a gift sub as well from
Yeah,
Erlen.
there we go.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, but yeah, now we got the 666 stream, which I'll set up with Psych and Steel for Sunlust. We're gonna work towards 750 and 1K. You know, all those wonderful little things we'll do. I might stream tomorrow with an SMZ3 seed. Not sure, because I don't usually stream on Saturdays. But if you're new here, my usual schedule runs Tuesday through Friday. Doom, What the F, Among Us or Jackbox, and a game clearing, which is our typical Friday. So this week, the Wednesday and Friday streams will be FF5 4-Job Fiesta. It should be this week and next, depending on how long it takes. Depends on how long we'll run that schedule. But yeah, and Sundays usually work with Negatron on some co-op stuff. He's not available for the rest of the month, basically. So we'll probably do some SMZ3. Maybe I'll try Mega Man 4, Deathless. You know, it's kind of one of those things. So yeah, let's go ahead and find a raid target. I got a few people doing some stuff. Oh, speaking of Fiesta, Rejax is doing Fiesta. So let's raid Rejax. And yeah, here it is, as always. It's your moment of zen. Our raid message to Rejax is going to be, we'll go with the death count. Total deaths 224.
Hello there.
Dragus Cloud, thank you for the follow. So y'all have a great rest of your afternoon and evening. Remember, John's streaming tonight, so make sure you're coming by. I know I'm going to be there. And yeah, we will see you the next time. Later.
Bye, everybody. Nicely done, dude.